Hi, everyone. Yesterday, I was asked by a few students if I would make another video relating the expectations of the Module 4 assignment. So I put together a document that I'm going to share with you right now. All right, first a reminder. This is the video. If you hopefully you're enjoying them because I'm trying to give as much instruction or insight as possible in a very short amount of time. Step 1 and step 2, or the beginning of step 2, the beginning of writing the body of, because I'll get to the introduction, writing the body of Module 4's assignment. I give an example in that, and then what I would do if I were you is to stop it. Again, you can see it's about halfway, because I did elaborate a little too much, probably. Sorry about that. Um, but I would stop it here and take a screenshot or just leave it, recognize the example. You can see how I define ontology and use in-text citation from Encyclopedia Britannica and relate it. It doesn't have to be a long process, but it's an important one. Here's what I put together last night for all of us. I go through each step of the assignment. I literally copied and pasted the assignment into a new Word document so that I could add tips for you. And I'm going to place this into the discussion area. We're reflecting on our ontology and our epistemology. We're really thinking about the philosophical connection of our theory and our topic and how it works. And then the way, like epistemology, a way of knowing, a way of learning, get those definitions. So introduction, explain what's in the essay, the topic, the theoretical framework, and a connection to ontology and epistemology. The last sentence in the introduction should have the following sections include, and you simply list what your headings are. Very simple. When you do chapter work, that's what will be expected at the end of the introduction, so it's great practice to do it now. The first section in the body of your paper is going to be like what I shared here. You start off with the ontology definition with the powerful vetted sources, and then share your own perspective on that without using the word I. We're going to write in third person, so you're just making declarative statements, and you have the in-text citation of Britannica, or in my case for Kant, to back that up. Then you're going to write epistemology, you're going to define it, you're going to connect it. I would suggest this can be done in one very stout on-purpose paragraph, or you could do one paragraph for ontology, one paragraph for epistemology, and then I would move on to your first theory. So I have here, pro tip, define them with the reference. It gives you clout. It makes you the vetted writer. It means you've done the work, and that's what we're looking for. Now, when it comes to research purpose, I highlighted it because we don't really have a research purpose, but we have topics and theoretical choices for the expectations of our course. So you can just word that how you would like. We're dealing with, we would have already dealt with this. So we're connecting our topic, our theory, and our philosophy in that first paragraph. Then you're going into each theory. Now, the word defense, it sounds a little kind of negative, but don't think of it as negative because we're not defending, we're bringing the receipts. I guess the new saying is bring the evidence. Demonstrate that you did the work. You've got the original authors, you've got their original work, you've got the assumptions. Assumptions are very important of each theory. The assumptions need to align. So when you're looking at the assumption of a theory, you're also, and the beliefs are what it proposes, how it's going to be used, because theories are tools of understanding. It also helps understand the lens that we're looking through. What is that perspective that we're limiting our approach by? Because theories bracket. Because if someone were to take your topic and a different collection of theories, the outcomes would be completely different. So remember that. So you found for Module 3, you found the authors and the other articles that align with your theory. You're going to bring them into Module 4 as well, and you're welcome to go find more. It doesn't hurt to find a couple more to really make your theoretical choice a very vetted choice. You're basically connecting the dots. In defending, you're simply saying, this is a great approach to understanding the topic. And this, all of the evidence, the examples you give are defending those choices. So we'll just think it more of support. Then step 4 says, hey, while you're doing this, remember the MEAL components. So what it's saying is, for step 4, make sure every paragraph is on purpose. Excuse me. Make sure it's on purpose. So you're going to have that first sentence of every paragraph is going to tell, and this is how you can tell if you're in alignment, the first sentence of every paragraph. If you read that, you would have the basic understanding of your paper. If you do that and something seems amiss, it'll stand out like very easily. You're going to have the main idea, the sentences, and I have this other approach. It's not a different approach. It's just different words saying the same thing, basically. Define that main idea. Simply state, what it is you're going to be talking about in that paragraph. Very simple. You're explaining, you have evidence that's offering the explanation. You're analyzing and analyzing. And this is not deep analysis, but it does help to compare and contrast, especially if you're dealing when you have the articles that also use the same thing. Remember, in-text citations, always in-text citations. Each paragraph is on purpose. The components should easily fit into 45 pages. I don't think there's a need for anything else. We don't have any infographics, figures, or tables in this assignment, which kind of pushes that page length. So if you just give a healthy, well done, on purpose 2 to 3 pages per theory, at best, you might head into a page 6. I'm not going to worry too much about that, but you certainly don't want to go as far as like page 10. That would be too much. And in a future chapter 2, you would be asked to reduce that. Yeah, so I just added that information here as well. 1, be specific. And finally, write knowing that your name is on it. So you are coming through. As in a comp class, sometimes they're say, well, where are you in this essay? You're making all the choices. And I know I've mentioned this before, but all the choices are yours. So it's like a work of art with words, quite frankly. The color choice, the theory choice, the topic, if you look at it more as an artist and a wordsmith, I think that might help. Okay, like I said, I'm going to place this document into the discussions for you so you have it as your own visual. Hopefully you enjoyed my explanation. Please send me questions when you have them, and I look forward to reading all your work.